Hello and welcome everyone. I'm getting senile, and today we are playing Baldurs Gate 2, Shadows of Amn. Last time we finished helping Nalia with her castle, and this took us quite a long time. Dropped by the circus to speak with Ares' uncle, Quail. And now we are due to be helping Anoman with his killed sister, something about detective case, murder case. So we're playing detectives or something. And then we are due to have a very quick travel to slums to meet Galen, and to graveyard to meet definitely not a vampire. And I think that's all of the... Right, and to Bridge. We need to go to Bridge to meet with Quail's acquaintance? I forgot who that was. No matter, we'll get to this. So there's plenty of quests to go around currently. And some of them are even timed, so we have to handle them like right now. So we are starting with the murder mystery. We'll see... hello. We'll see how long this will actually take. And let's enter the bloody house.
Of course.
Pun intended.
Have you traveled much? I have been over much of Amn and Tethir with the circus, although it was not always the most pleasant way to voyage.
Yeah, we've been traveled quite a lot, honestly. Mostly through the South Coast, obviously, yeah. But not probably not as much as you, honestly. I've not been that far north. The circus mainly made its way around Amn and further south. I've been to Eshpulta and Muran, along other places, but people are all the same. Yeah, I mean, they die all the same, I would say. That's probably Ballspawn talking. They gawked at me when I was caged, pointed and were cruel. Once I was out of my cage, the people were no kinder. If it were not for Quail, I could not have stood it. Okay? I think I am glad, finally, to be traveling away from the staring, enduring crowds. I am away from praying eyes, voyaging freely, on the ground at least. Well, I'm like 99% sure if we try enough, someone can get your wings back. And I am glad to be traveling with you, Bob. You have saved my life, and maybe feel very welcome. Should. Fine, I'm glad you're here. You've proven your worth more than once. Honestly, you've been helping us a lot. Mostly with healing and other spells. You're making me blush. Thank you. No need, honestly. Definitely no need. Right, can we just go now? Bouquet of slightly wilting lilies rests on top of the shrine. The name is Moira has been carved into the marble. Right, who the heck is Moira? Anything else I can click here?
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I guess not. Core. Right.
Well, the prodigal son returns, heir to his mother's foolishness as always. Well, let me ask you, how far have you roamed, son, running away from me?
Yeah, I guess I know why he was running away. Or at least left you, because I don't think that's running away. I think that's self-preservation, though.
Speak not of my mother, drunkard. You were never worthy of being her husband.
Yes, I was, and your father as well. Never forget that, boy. Your mother would still be alive if your children weren't such a handful. Shut your mouth, father. We've had this conversation before, and I've not the patience to listen to it again. You will listen to whatever I choose to tell you, Anaman. Respect your father, Knightling. I am still the man of this family, and he will obey me. Well, maybe not. Yes, father, I lost my temper, and I apologize. It took you long enough to get here. It wouldn't hurt you to come and see your father now and again. Well, do we need to air the laundry now? in front of everyone. I think your other child is now dead, so come on, let's do it. Currently, you're the first suspect. Father, where is Moira, your daughter? What happened to her? Idiot boy, she's dead. Murdered by Kalishite fiends. How did this happen? How do you think? It was Sarek the Kalishite. It was not enough for him to take my business. He had to take my Moira too. Yeah, I don't believe you. But why would he kill her? She had nothing to do with your enmity. Do you understand? Nothing. He killed her because he could. That's not how it works, though. For years, I embarrassed him amongst the merchants, undercut his prices, and stole his customers. When my business failed, he had a monopoly on the Kalimshan shipping routes. That's not a reason to kill your daughter. I absolutely do not believe you here. He would not be happy until I had nothing. By the end, Moira was all that I had, and now he's taken her too. Could have married her. Where were the guards? Why was she not protected? Guard left months ago. I had no money to pay them with. Soon I will lose my house as well. Zachworth has taken all of it. And all of your mother's and sister's things. He didn't take it, father. You lost it. You lost it. I lost it because you abandoned your family. If you hadn't run away, Moira would still be alive. You should have been here to protect her, to save her from the brigands. So there were brigands now. I am sorry, I didn't know. You should have been here, Anna-man. Never forget that. It is too late to save her, but your work is not yet finished, Anna-man. What can be done? Moira is dead. She can be avenged, Anna-man. You must kill Zack and his son. It's the only way that Moira's spirits can be at rest. As for your friends, they would do well to help you, for Serk the Kalishite is a very wealthy man. His gods shall be their reward. I must see Moira's remains first, father. It will take but a moment. Go then. She was cleansed on the pyre and her ashes are kept in the urn by the pool. It was the place that Moira loved most of all. Bob, come with me to Moira's urn. I would speak with you. Sure. Fine, let's just do this quickly. Great. Cutscene. And everybody's here anyway.
Worried by what has gone on in this place. Though the choice seems clear and right, I am hesitant to take it.
There are many who easily sidestep laws through wealth. Perhaps in this case, it would be best to see why the law has failed so. Do not decide between justice and honor. Oh, it's a conundrum that would tie even Boo up in knots. I do not envy you. My decisions are usually easier than this. Yeah. I mean, this is probably everybody's gonna lie here. That's my guess. Because otherwise that would be no mystery, obviously, yeah. But it's just an issue of untangling the lies. Surely, if Sarah killed my sister, I must avenge her murder. If killing for the purpose of revenge is murder by the tenets of the Orders, I know not what I should do. Bloody hell. What options do we have? Your father is correct. Your sister's murder cannot go unpunished. Sark is clearly evil, and is it not every knight's responsibility to destroy evil? We don't know if Sark is evil. His drunkard father that let his daughter die, or perhaps even killed her himself, claimed that it was Sark. We have no proof of that just yet, so that's not really an option. The second option is, do not let these thoughts of vengeance cloud your judgment. Killing for revenge is murder. Sark must be brought to justice, and you must be the one to ensure that it is done. That's kind of reasonable there. The option 3 is, the answer is obvious. Everything that is what is wrong with the situation is the product of this man Sark's scheming. Your father's poverty and sister's death both. Sark's life shall surely be forfeit for that of your sisters, and his wealth will become your father's. Well, this is obviously the evil answer. Because again, we don't know that everything that is wrong with the situation is the product of the man's sack scheming. I mean, there are always two people. His father, Anamon's father, the Ko, is obviously a drunkard, obviously very wasteful man, and was scheming himself, quite significantly. So this is obviously not everything that is wrong. Or at least everything that is wrong is not only on Saak's scheming. There are definitely two sides here. So I guess we're going with option 2 there. Let's just try to find out what's the just thing to do. What you say holds truth. Yet, as my father says, I am on about to find my sister's killer and take his life. Yeah, I'm not sure if you are on about to take the life of your sister's killer. And honestly, you were not on about to find him in the first place. The proper law of salt, whatever law is in the city, is the one that is on about to find your sister's killer. You are not the law. So I don't think you are on about. So you are on about to the vows you made to the Order. The path you are considering is evil, Anaman. Do not take it, please. Aye, this is right. I feel it in my bones. I've lived under the bitterness of my father's spirit my entire life. It has tainted me to the point where I am willing to partake in it. You probably haven't seen your life just yet, and I only met your father, but he definitely is bitter. Not sure how much of it is him losing everything, including his daughter. He can keep his hatred and drown his sorrows as he has always done, yet the question of my sister's murder remains. Yes. To be honest, I am not sure that I trust your father's version of events. All that he speaks of seems to be colored by his hatred of Sark. Yes, definitely that one. They have always been mortal enemies. If my sister was indeed murdered, then the magistrate would have investigated. I would expect so, but I do not trust the magistrate either. My father's revenge be damned. I have sworn to uphold the law, and unlike him, I shall do so. Come, let us return to my father. He may yet be convinced to follow the lawful path. It is not my place to take revenge. Such an act would lead to chaos. Oh, well, I'm not a very lawful person myself. I've murderized plenty of people that I judged to deserve this. So I do not insist, but you are supposed to be better. You have seen the lifeless ashes of your sister, Adaman. Let not this terrible act go unpunished. Gird thy heart with the righteous anger and slay thy sister's murderer. Well, maybe.
Nay, father. It is time for this foolishness to end.
That's absolutely not what I said. I mean, if we come across them and they try to fight us, we'll absolutely murderize them. What do you mean to say, Anaman? Only that killing Sark in vengeance would be murder, as surely as my sister's death was. That's true. The destruction of evil is never considered to be murder. Agree to disagree. Do not these knights that you seek to join take such missions themselves? Not in the manner that you suggest. We must take these charges to the magistrate. This is the only way to end the cycle of violence that you have trapped us within. Agree? You fool boy, the magistrate will do nothing. She's a pound of sack. Bailana... what? Yanulin? Bailana Yanulin is a good and noble woman. You said this yourself before you slipped into the foul clutch of the drink. You dishonor Moira's memory. You would allow the killer of your sister to go free? You are despicable. You are an insect. I will not allow him to go free. He shall be taken before the courts if he is indeed the one who murdered my sister. How can you doubt such a thing, boy? Sark is the killer. Do you have proof, father? The proof lies in the fact that he has taken everything else from me. Killing Moira would complete my defeat. Well, that's what you say. Aye, now I see. Just as has always been the case in this household. This is about you and only you. Your daughter's death means nothing beyond how it affects your pride and your comfort. Boy, you've fallen in with evil. Step back from the line and honor your family before it's too late. I will not, Father. I suggest no evil. I suggest the lawful path. Well, let me stop right there for a second. If you remember, and this old D&D, actually AD&D, was using the old tic-tac-toe board, there are some lawful evil acts as well as lawful good. Being lawful does not mean you are by definition good. Being lawful means being lawful. So, those two things are not exactly as far as Anemone thinks. Again I say, obey me, Anaman. I have obeyed you all my life and received naught but bitterness in return. My friend and I shall take this matter to the magistrate, as the law requires. If you step out that door, then you must never come with again. Let me stop you right there again. You've said you'll be losing this home soon anyway. Why would you care? Don't do this, Father.
Shut your mouth! If you leave now, you are forever banished from this place. You will be cast from this family and become a nameless dog, not fit to cower at my feet.
I have been cowering at your feet for all my life. Goodbye, Father. Perhaps I shall see you again before you drink yourself to death.
I wouldn't count on that. You're nothing, boy. Nothing! Come, Bob. Let us leave. We should go and see the magistrate in the Council of Six building and see if anything can be done, despite Father's venom. Right.
Oh, yes.
Is there anything I can loot from here, anyway? Well, apparently there is. Anna, do you want to keep any memorabilia or something? Because now's the time.
Just as I thought.
Well, that wasn't worth much. At least he doesn't have anything to drink from.
Onward, then.
Well, no money to drink. Right, let's get out of here, I guess. Do you want to talk by any chance, maybe?
To the task at hand.
Nope, I guess not. Great.
As you will.
Let's bounce, and was the Council of Six building, right there. We've been here before, accidentally. Yeah. We'll see if this is lawful good or lawful evil acts. Bye, Lana.
Of course.
So many name
More
characters.
than welcome, my son.
Good business, my friend. Is there aught that I can help you with? Yes, Honorable Magistrate. I am seeking information on the murder of my sister, Moira Dalerin. Ah, you must be the son of Lord Cole. Anaman, is it? I am afraid there is very little that I can tell you regarding your sister's death. What do you mean? Surely you have found evidence to link Sag to her murder. The man will be brought before the courts to meet justice, will he not? There is insufficient evidence to connect Sag Farad to the murder. The only other person in your father's estate at this time was killed as well. Yes, my father. Cannot afford additional guards and servants, it seems. But is there nothing you can do? Surely you know that Zack is responsible. I know of your family's feud with the merchant, but the motive is not enough without witnesses or evidence. The rule of law must prevail. Surely you understand. No, there must be something that can be done. Moira's murder cannot go unanswered. I mean, haven't we been through this? Haven't you agreed to a lawful resolution for this? Answered. Take vengeance on the merchant and he replies in kind. The feud continues unabated. Is it not time for this hatred to be put to rest? I don't know. Yeah, the Sark might be innocent, Anoman. You cannot take vengeance on one who might be innocent. You are a knight after all, first and foremost. Oh my gods. I'm so bloody happy I am not a knight. I can murderize whoever I want. Yes, you are likely correct in this, my friend. It wrenches my heart that Moira's death should go unpunished, but there is little that can be done. I should not take my vengeance upon a man my father believes is guilty only because of his pride. It could just as easily have been the burglar, perhaps. And if it is the Sark, the gods will punish him, even if the courts will not. The laws may not be able to do anything, Anoman, but such men as the Sark always trip over their own schemes. If he is responsible, he will pay, as you say. I wish I could return to my father and convince him that it is the best way, but I'm sure he will not even see me. He is a stubborn, vile man. Perhaps, in time, he shall see the truth of this matter. He will not. He will just drink himself to death. He will absolutely not see the truth. He will never agree. At least, that is my hope. Bob, let us continue on our quest and leave this behind us. It leaves an ashen taste in my mouth that I would sooner forget. Prove the bitter man demanding. Is this completed? The Arnie's enemies refuse to take revenge. Great. I think that's it. I think that's the quest complete.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Right. We have some other quests to do. That was honestly way easier than I expected. I was expecting a murder mystery. It was just convincing Anoman to not be a dick about this. Right. Go to Galen.
Oh, yes.
Because we need to. And then go to meet definitely not a vampire in the graveyard. Because how much money do we have? Almost 40,000. That's nice. That's enough for Galen's. If we decide to go with this path, obviously. What the heck is Galen?
Just as I thought.
Alright. I just couldn't see him. Cool. Ye be already above 15,000. I need to go no further. My master changed their hearts and they will accept 15,000 alone. It's a competitive rate, I think. Bruce mentioned a new deal. Well, is that the change he spoke of? Aye, 15,000 gold. They wish to speed proceedings along for your benefits and theirs. They want to keep the relationship with you as friendly as possible. I do not believe you at all. I do not believe you at all. So, here's the final tally. Are you happy with that price? We are certainly the least offensive ally you could choose for in the matter. I'm not ready to do this just yet. Well, as you wishes. I can be standing here a bit longer, I can. Sure, okay. So that's one.
Onward then.
Right, we are no longer in dialogue mode. So let's just go to the graveyard as well. And let's speak with definitely not a vampire and see what she has on offer. Worst case scenario, we'll just murderize her. Hopefully. I don't think we have enough firepower currently to murderize vampire lords. But who knows? I'll try anyway. Right. Graveyard. It's evening. What was the... Cult of the Eyeless, Umar heals, the Anis keep, Quail needs help, Windspree heals, Valgir Cortalla, Merkuk to Cold Wizards, right. He has a house in the Dogs District, right, so that's something else. Valen's mistress, I think. Valen has approached me, alluding that my current allies are untrustworthy and that her mistress... Who the heck are you? Mama? Papa? Is that you? What kind of spirit are you? Why are you not at rest? Spirit? My name is Wellin. I just want my stuffed bear back. Your stuffed bear? It's my favorite bear, little man. The bad man who came into our house. He had me, and he took little man with everything else. I can never go to sleep without little man. A thief killed you and took your stuffed bear along with the rest of his loot. If I found the bear for you, would you be at peace? Oh yes, I could go to sleep if only I had him. Would you go get him for me? Would you please, 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 please? Fine, do you happen to know where it is? Yes. The bad man had his at that inn in the slums, the copper something. He's in one of those bedrooms in the back. I think his name is Lenis. Okay. I've gone to him. I've tried to tell him that I just want my bear, please, but he just gets too frightened of me. Oh, please get it from him. Right, okay. Right, so that's the thing. What's with that? I'm to miss him at night in Graveyard District. Right. This is not just night, not night yet. Hour 19. So we're close, I would say. Should I just drop by the dogs first? Or go back to the slums, maybe? Just to burn up some time. Those should be... Nearby you see an open grave. A chill runs up your spine as you hear a sound emit from it. You shake your head and continue walking. The sound is clearer now. If you are not imagining it, muffled cries for help are coming from the grave. Where's the grave? You're too far away from the grave. Come on.
Oh, hello?
Oh, bless you, my lord, bless you. I did not know how much longer I would survive buried in there as I was. Who the heck are you and how did you end up buried alive? I was buried by the men who kidnapped me. They held me for a ransom from my family, and after my family had paid, they knocked me out. I remember being carried here and thrown into the grave next to another body. And they buried me alive. Oh, you poor man. What sort of beast would do something like this to anyone? Bob, you've got to find these people that who did this and stop them. I am sure I would have died if you had not arrived so soon. What a horrid death this evil man had in the store for me. Oh. Aman, what could you tell me about them? They definitely have to be stopped. I don't know the names. There were 3 of them. The youngest carried me here. He dressed all in red, strange and bright as you please. I woke up with this in my hand. I think I must have torn this off his shirt when he threw me in the grave. Here, perhaps it will help you find him. Anything else you could think of, perhaps? Only that there was someone who spoke to this man. Perhaps the gravekeeper? You should talk to him at least. He must have seen something. Sure, I shall do my best to locate this man and bring them to justice. Definitely. Nothing else. Bless you, my lord. I wish you well. I must return to my family now and let them know I am still alive. Thank you, Helm, for watching over me. Right. Those who bury the living must be buried by our righteous fury. Woe betide this who would flout justice. So says Minsk, though betide was buzzword. Right. I would expect so, Minsk, yes. Are there not more important adventures we could be undertaking? This manner of aid seems quite tedious. This is a tax for garrison, Bob. Yes, but those guys have some money from this guy's family that we can just definitely return to this guy's family. Nothing else. That's how zombie apocalypse begins. People just get up from the graves. Although, on the other hand, in this world, zombies are, well, maybe not common occurrence, but all sorts of undead are. Right, you have a name. I'll come back to you later, because we'll be coming back for the night session on the graveyard. Yeah, it's gonna be hell to fight in this place. Tight corners everywhere. We'll see how it goes, though. Right, we have Dagomir's tomb to investigate. Lower Tombs District exit. Lower Tombs District exit. I don't know where I should be looking for this person that I am supposed to be looking for in the first place. And also, I don't know where should I be looking for this Dagomir's tomb. Because it's apparently not here. Maybe I just haven't uncovered it just yet. Right. Let's get back to here, because this should be... It should be turning night soon. Let's just drop to slums. That's just some bandits. Kill the cleric, or the spellcaster, or whatever this is. Murderize this ghastly. Right, murderize this guy, please. Eddie, bloody hell! Run, would you kindly? Right. Get some healing before everybody freaks out.
I'll do it.
Of course.
Right.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Some money. That's useless. That's useless. Really? Few spells. Well, I guess it's something.
Oh, yes.
And it's not even
Just as I
technically
thought.
night. Oh, now it's technically night, I guess.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Whatever I can do to help.
You're not in red, so I don't really care about you. I don't think Salvanas, yep. And Hexat. Okay. And the Bouncer. And some patrons. Right. Yarin. Lenis. There it is. Who do we have on front? Myself. Jahira. Minsk. Where's this?
Very well.
Come on.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands
Right.
aside.
I will do what I can.
We have frontliners in the front.
It shall be done.
Onward then.
Your name is Lenis, right? Well, yes it is. How did you know that? I've been sent by a ghost of the little boy you murdered to retrieve his stuffed bear. Hand it over now. You're here to retrieve his bear? I think I have it around somewhere. Yes, let me take a look. Ah, yes, here it is. Give that little bloody bastard and tell him to stay away from me. Well, I'll spare your life, but don't let me catch you around here again. All right, I'm going. That just let me collect my things here. While we are at it. Right, piece of red cloth. Right, we'll be keeping an eye out for red.
What was theirs is now mine. What was
You don't
theirs
need all of this
is now
problem,
mine.
right?
What was theirs is now mine.
Right. What have you had? That's useless. That's useless. That's some money. Great. So that's that.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Right. That was easy, I would say. Right, here's the issue.
As you will.
I'm not gonna sleep right now, because I will sleep through the night. So I can't really heal rest, or rest heal. There's no quick heals right now. So we'll need to just cast some spells manually.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Of course.
And let's go to... do you have anything? No, you should not have anything. Right. Will you heal, please? Heal her, please. Heal self, please. Before somebody freaks out. Heal me, please. Heal self, please. Heal this guy, please. Okay, so you're fully healed. You just heal yourself faster. You just one off. Right, heal me. Heal Minsk. Right, we are literally one hit point off maximums. We've used quite a bit of spells, but that's fine. Do we have anything to identify? Because I always forget. Right, okay, that's fine. Let's go back to the graveyard.
Oh, yes.
Where's that? Oh, can I just not click? There it is. Mama? Mama, do you know where my little man is? Do you have him? Yes, Willen. He's your bag. You can go to sleep now. You have him, you have him. Oh, thank you, sir, thank you. I can go to sleep now, thank you. Okay. Why is he so slow? What the heck is that person that I was supposed to meet at during the night? Because it's definitely night by now. Is it? Because it looked like Mona. Maybe not. Maybe not just yet. Right. The spirit just disappeared there. Well, in 10 years old, 10 years our son until he was most fully slain. He is missed. Right. Okay. I was supposed to meet with definitely not a vampire. Come on. There should be a person here.
Hello there.
Stand away, fool! I am a warrior born, and I'm all my fallen. I shall not be disturbed. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that's the person that we were supposed to meet. There's just... right, let's speak with this guy. Sethi.
Yes?
You got business here? Or do you just like walking on the graves? Why? Busy day for you? Find yourself a little rushed? A little. Why do you ask, friend? Thought you might have cut a few corners, like burying a man alive. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't done anything wrong. I'm just a simple gravekeeper. Ain't no crime here. Don't toy with me. I'll plant you in one of your own graves. Oh, this is getting complicated. I didn't do anything. Almost nothing. He would have killed me if I hadn't helped. Sure, tell me everything about the man that was buried alive. I don't know nothing. I just let them bury what they want when I fill the graves. It's a man in red what I see. He's the one. He pays gold and I turn my head. You want him? Sure. You must see him to get payment. Where do you meet? I don't know where he is. He comes here. Look, I help you. I think I see him sometimes by Bridge District. There, I helped good. You're not going to tell anyone, are you? Are you? Well, you're a pathetic creature. Run away, far away, and don't you ever come back. No, gotta run. Gotta get away. Do you happen to have any of your payment on you by any chance? Just unrelated question. No items. Well, he was obviously not paid.
Onward then.
Right, so that was that. We have two things at the Bridge District now. And still can't find the person that I was supposed to meet right here. That's the Mona again. Will you be angry at me again? Yep. Just... nothing's there. Right, this is too old of a game to just pass the time for an hour or two. And there is absolutely nobody here that I should be meeting. I could go downstairs, try to find the Dagomyr's tomb. Or what was its name? Mistress at Night in the Graveyard District. Perfect, but there's nobody to meet. Right, I guess another detour then. I'm not gonna sleep because I'm gonna miss the night then. Let's go to the bridge district.
Greetings, citizens. I trust you'll be keeping your weapons at your sides.
I should hate to have to run to you by the garrison if anything should happen. No need for that, sir. We're not here looking for trouble. I am sure, but I extend the warning even so. It is not so much that your contact that I am worried about, but that with all of your gear, you will look a rich target. Heroes full of goodness need no warning. Where we tread, evil trembles in our wake. I am warning everyone so as to get the word out that here there are guards on the streets. We've had a string of killings and I don't want any more happening. Well, can't promise anything there. Sorry. People die all the time. It's a dangerous age we live in. Dangerous enough for people that look for trouble, but when innocence... This is different. Madden, unlike any I've seen in years. There's a distinguishing...
I simply
what?
don't have the manpower to protect them.
There's a disgustingly sick person out there. I simply don't have the manpower to protect everyone. He's been killing paupers sometimes in the alley where they sleep. Why would someone prey on the poor? What could they have to take? I mean, life, blood. Apparently, Atkatla has a vampire problem, so those are valid answers. Nothing. They have nothing to take. He kills them, and that is all. Not only is this pointless, but he does it in as painful way as possible. It's sick. He flays them alive. There has been blood all over in the area. Little Farahi, a local urchin, found the latest victim. I had to think of a child seeing that. That sounds horrid. I can't imagine anything so awful. Why would someone want to do such a thing? Sounds like a work of a very sadistic person. We should look into this, Bob. Perhaps we could find clues where the others could not. Yeah, we probably could. The confines of the city do much to chisel at the sanity of its inhabitants, but I wonder if there is some other force at work. We had best be wary. Yeah, probably some undead force. Enough of this. I must go about my rounds. If you find any information about the murders, be sure to let me know. Don't go looking for trouble, though. Definitely will do, sir. I've had enough problems with walkers and beggars. Old Rampa was damn near killed, and a street woman in the area, Rose, was plain lucky. Don't be like them. Sure. Sure. Say, you are wearing kinda red things. Do you know about people being buried alive by any chance?
I'll trade you a few words, sure enough.
I'll tell you, it's only gonna get worse. And you can't tell who they are by looking at them. This one was my tavern just last night. Hush up, you. He was a man like any other. Just because he was in with that Shadow Teeth crowd doesn't mean you should refuse to serve him. Oh, so those were Shadow Thieves that were drained. Flayed. Definitely not vampires then. Got his own trouble anyway. What you helping? He have to refuse half the city if you bar Shadow Thieves. Probably end up dead too. They don't scare me. Look at this bunch. Dead as they can get. And the black little hoods didn't help them one bit. What killed them was a lot more than he could handle. Look at the marks on them. If this is a guild war like they say, it's just going to get worse. Yeah, you said that already. Maybe I should close up the shop for a few 10 days. I could use a break. You close up when someone spills salt or forgets to knock on wood. You old worrywart. Business as usual for me. We'll see. Guild wars can mean trouble. Just mean trouble. Lots of trouble. Well, true enough. No loot though, so I don't care.
Just name what you want.
Naga.
Really suffer.
Maga. Hey you, give me your money now or you're going to regret it. Comprehend, yes? I comprehend that you're trying to ply your trade on the wrong person. You're about to be the one regretting it. Yeah, well, we'll just see about that, won't we? Dude, do you have anything? Really? Let's just see what this guy is doing. Because he's fighting someone he probably shouldn't be. Well, we are not in combat anymore, I can save. Not sure what's all this magus about. I mean, we know people in this world are kinda stupid. They see heavily armored group, and they just go for attack anyway. Right, more magus. Merchant Square, 5 flagons in. I think 5 flagons in is Ensarkvarat. Temple of Helm, Derelict House, Tanner Shop. I guess this is where we were supposed to meet this Quail's person acquaintance. Whatever that specifically was. No, I don't think he requires assistance. Rampa. Right. We've heard about you from the lieutenant, I guess. Who's that? Who's poking old Rampa? What you want? Get off. Eggisfield sent you? I ain't stole nothing. Easy, old timer. I just want to ask you something about the local murders. I ain't done it. Wasn't me, I swears. You ain't taking me to no guardhouse. Walls are bad. I'm not from the guards. I just want to ask you a few things. Not from the guards? Okay, then I talk to you. They treat me bad sometimes, but I just want to sleep. What you want? Tell me what you know of the murders here. Nothing? Not a thing? Nothing. Not a thing at all. The guard thought you might. Don't know nothing. Guards can pass away. They know all I know. That's it. But I got something they don't. I got what they don't. They be blind, but I saw it and now it's mine. What did you get, Rampa? What did you find? Not telling. You want? Well, I buy. I found it right near body. It's mine, so you gotta pay. You pay 100 gold. Yeah, 100. I give you 100 gold, you'll just drink yourself to death. Right, here's your 100. Now what is it that you found? It's not human flesh! Don't you think it is? Because it's not. It's leather, but it's not human flesh, I tell you. Them bodies be flayed and have no. But this ain't theirs. Huh. Okay, that's actually interesting. Thank you, Rampa. I'll be going now then. You good and go. Take that leather because it's not human flesh, it is different. You go and dance now. Talk to your seller that buys. I think there was some exotic goods trader. Or we could go to a tunnel shop, I guess. Right. Who was this Quail? The heck just happened? Oh, so that's the night animation. Right, welcome back to this. I have a meeting to do. Yeah, that's the first time I've saw the dusk animation here. So, I guess we were still looking during the day.
Stay back. I've got a knife. I won't go with you.
Bloody hell.
Come, child. There's no need for this. Your mother is with us. She's waiting for you.
You're lying. My mother isn't with you. She's...
She sent us to fetch you, my dear. Take my hand and you shall see. Warwick, Ellis, watch the signs.
Get away from her, you witch!
What is this?
Who the heck are you?
Hey, kiddo. I need you to
Nira!
squeeze it real hard, alright?
Bloody hell, now we have to save Nira.
What's going on? Who are you? I'm Nira. I'm gonna take you somewhere safe. Just take the talisman, alright? Is this a trick? Are you trying to hurt me?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain she doesn't want to hurt you. She's not trying to hurt you, but she is a wild mage.
Step away from the child, elf. She's ours.
No, she's not.
Half elf. And if you don't get out of here, things are gonna get really ugly. As ugly as that witch and her tricks.
Squeeze the talisman. I'll be right behind you.
Get her before...
Yes! I knew you had it in you. Huh. Sorry, witch and witch lackeys. She's safe now.
You didn't think this through, did you?
Yeah,
Not
she's bloody lucky.
real well. But that's what magic is for.
Another one eludes us.
Why did you hesitate? Warwick, Alice, you should have grabbed the child before she had a chance to teleport. Yeah! Nira, that's what magic is for, and friendship is magic. Magic is heresy.
I suppose the fault is as much mine as yours. I was the one who trusted you, after all. Come along.
Can I just not murderize them right here? Bloody hell. Yeah, I somehow doubt this is specifically bridge related. I think this was just some evening situation that we had to eventually encounter.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I definitely haven't. I mean, I did, but I'm not gonna tell you just yet. But if you could tell me about the war between the thieves' guilds. I myself am more worried about innocents being killed rather than rogues going on and killing each other. Although it's no less a violation of the law. All I can do is tell you to be careful, especially in the Dogs District. This rival guild and the Shadow Thieves are at war, and it will get bloodier before it's over. Right, true. Do we have a meeting? Oh,
Oh, come on! Who just tips water barrels over in the street?
wouldn't know. Wasn't me.
Wait a tick. Is that you? You look, older. Wait, no. Great. You look great.
Thank you. Don't you remember me? Way up near Baldurs Gate? I kept lighting things on fire. Yes, I remember, and you're so bloody lucky that this teleport worked. Yeah. Of course, Nira. How could I forget? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. How funny to run into you here.
Yeah, funny. And run into. Definitely the words I would be using.
Some days it's good to be a wild mage, you know? But other days, it's like herding cats. Blind cats who hate each other.
I've been trying to transport myself out of Atkatla, but, well, here I am. Here's the trick question. 1. Why are you using magic on streets of Atkatla? Because cowled wizards are apparently taking people at random for using magic. Secondly, where did you try to go? Thirdly, where the heck did you send this kid to? Yeah, that's all I have for now. Why isn't her magic working?
Wild magic is wild. Not much I can do about that.
I gave away the last of my Hearthfire talismans, which would have gotten me there a little more directly. And where did you try to go?
The Hidden Refuge. It's a camp I and some other wild mages set up as a sanctuary for people like us.
The Red Wizards have been actively pursuing wild mages lately. After ages of them chasing me around, I decided to take action. Good on me, right? Yeah. I saw you with that Red Wizard. What was that all about?
You saw that? And you just stood there and watched? Thanks a bunch.
Well, what am I supposed to say?
No matter, I guess. That was a Red Wizard of Thay named Laneth. That girl was a wild mage like me.
A mageling? I don't know. Anyway, Laneth wanted me to take her. Right. You saved the girl by giving her that talisman. What's stopping you from teleporting after her?
Wild magic is wild. Not much I can do about that.
Right. Sure. Is there anything I can do to help?
At the moment, no. But I'd really appreciate it if you could meet me at the Wild Forest.
We can talk more then, and I can show you what we've been doing. I'm so proud of it. I'll mark the forest's location on your map. Sure, why not? We'll drop by.
In the meantime, it looks like I'm hoofing it. Unless you happen to have a jade figurine of a horse and a saddle?
No? Well, never had to ask. Bye! Yeah, we don't have such figurines just yet. Maybe later.
As you will.
Great. Let's just, because that was a stop on the way. Right, so now definitely is the night.
You have arrived. I had worried I might have to discipline Balin for failing to deliver a message. I am Bodhi, and I greet you warmly.
Agree to disagree. You have blood on you. Yeah, yes. Why must I come all the way out here? It isn't safe. Mostly for you.
You may be concerned about why we must meet here. There are a number of reasons, only a few of which you need to worry about. First, I shall introduce myself. I am Bodhi.
I don't believe you. Be wary, my friend. This creature is one of darkness. If you intend to deal with her, do so cautiously. I will prepare a call on Helm should signs of treachery arise. That's fine.
I have asked you here because we are unlikely to be overheard, and so you can see the benefits of working with me. Follow, please, and stay exactly in my step. You would regret doing other. This is the entrance to the hold that I offer you access to. Oh, I am sorry. I moved ahead of myself. I should outline what I intend.
Yeah, I do believe I do understand. You intend to make me a vampire alongside with everyone in your clan or guild or whatever you're calling yourself. And I probably don't want to.
You are employed, of course, and do errands occasionally. No doubt you have questioned the intent of your employer on occasion. If you haven't, then you should.
No, I absolutely do not question the intent. I absolutely know we are working for Shadow Thieves, and we are doing some thieving and burglary and murder and things like that. I don't question this. I understand this fully. I agree to this because they are paying me. I don't know what you are even implying, honestly.
You work for the Shadow Thieves, on the pretense they will help locate your missing companion, Imoen. Yes, they are Shadow Thieves, and yes, they are as nefarious as you've probably heard.
Bitch, I'm a ball spawn. I murder people for the living. I think I'm worse than Shadow Thieves. I would offer an alternative. I would help you to find your friend for, 15,000 gold. It's a sizable amount less than the Shadow Thieves have asked for, and coincidentally, it is what you have now. I have more, and they have asked for exactly the same amount, so, how does she know of our link to the Shadow Thieves? And what would they think of this meeting? Be careful, Bob. Our lives may hang in the balance. Such an offer from this woman sends chills up and down my spine like angry weasels. But Bob will know what to do. Even Boo is confident of this. I don't know if this is such a good idea, Bob. I feel frightened all of a sudden. Maybe we should just leave. Strange deal, and yet it could save us much effort, no? It has, however, the feel of a deal with a devil. It would be good, however, to turn the tables on those vile thieves. Enough. It is obvious you have questions. Ask them and appease your curiosity, if not your conscience. How do you know about my involvement with the Shadow Thieves, or even that they are Shadow Thieves? I know a great deal about you and this place, Bob. You're a relative newcomer and have much to learn. Certainly you have had your doubts of those helping you. You will be unable to turn down my offer even if I demand a few gestures to prove your loyalty. There is a monopoly in this town, and I intend to break it. I will ask you to weaken the resources of the Shadow Thieves. I am not so vain as to think them easily destroyed, but many of the members will join with me. I make no illusions about what will be required of you. If you wish to kill, and I will wish you to kill, and I will wish you to terrorize. You must determine if you have the stomach for it. Bitch, please. 15,000 is a lot, but I will compensate you well for it. You will ultimately have Imoen, and a few magical trinkets too. And rest assured, I will help you find Imoen. I will help you find Irenicus. But not just for your reasons. I have an interest in Irenicus myself. Support me, and you will revel in the destruction of the largest criminal organization south of Waterdeep. Though the big bad thieves have been rather soft of late. Yeah, I'm sure the Shadow Thieves would offer more if I removed their competition. What if I don't trust either group? Yeah, but I absolutely do trust thieves. I know perfectly well what they are doing, and I'm fine with this. I am not fine with vampires draining and turning peoples all around. You want me to find Irenicus. What are you talking about? Are you in league with him? You must bear this as one of the additional conditions. I offer much and expect much in return. Imoen and Irenicus will be your joint goal in time. The details are mine to keep. If you wish more, you must join me. As I said, your duties will be morally suspect, and you may face more enemies than you wish. Now is the time for deciding. I cannot wait too long, and I tire of talking. Choose your allegiance, the masters you serve, or the mistress that will let you destroy them. I mean, fine, we do have to choose. And honestly, we are already working with Shadow Thieves. the Shadow Thieves are an established organization. I don't like vampires. And if I finish off Meiva, I am to get my own guild under the Shadow Thieves. So, I mean, what's stopping me from just going with the Shadow Thieves all the way? I'm halfway through anyway. Yeah, you are deceitful creature, in league with my enemy. I refuse the offer. That is unfortunate. Very well, you may go. You have made an enemy here today, and I will face you on my own terms when the inevitable time comes. Boldly said, creature, yet you do not face us. Bob has been underestimated by far better. You will rue the day of conflict when it comes, I think. Can we just do this right now?
In my father's
Nope.
name!
I wouldn't
Nope.
dream of refusing.
Well, that's that then. Let's bounce. Okay, so that's fine. This was obviously a vampire. And this is obviously a choice that we have made. I'm not saying it's the best choice, obviously. Shadow Thieves are still thieves, but... well, can't miss that they are closer to my character than anything else. And I definitely do not like vampires. Right. So that's done. We should talk with Galen, I guess, and go back to the bridge, because we still have not finished the bridge situation. And I think this is pretty much all. Let's just pay the money we need. Let's start going for the main quest, for the Imoen. Right, Galen.
Just as I thought.
Yep, here you go.
Very good. Just so you be knowing, you be going to the Shadow Master Aaron Linvale.
Step carefully, my lord. The Shadow Master does not suffer fools gladly. Right. Here, a key to the Shadow Master. Find the secret door at the first level of the Shadow Thieves Guild in the docks. An orange brick building west to the area entrance. Remember, it's northwest in the Docks district. As unlikely as it seems, the Shadow Thieves will prove to be the least of all evils you will encounter. Shadow Thieves. Perhaps we shall finally get answer to their interest in us. Yep. More thieves. Am I to be steeped in such unpious activity throughout my association with you, Bob? I certainly hope not, as this is all beginning to wear my patience. Dude, you know nothing.
Allies are expensive in the city of Coin, but you are certain you have made a wise investment. Through Galen Bale, you have purchased the aid of Aaron Linvale, Shadow Master of Athkatla. As ominous as that may sound, you have little other choice. Already you have felt the influence of those working against your search for Irenicus.
Well, true enough. And honestly, the only way going forward is either Shadow Thieves or vampires, so...
The girl they brought in, she's a cute one, isn't she?
Dude.
I do believe I'll have to practice some enchantment spells on that one.
Dude!
Hold. What was that sound?
You too. The new prisoner. He's escaped.
What?
You dumb
When?
fucks.
Where is he?
He's in the lower... Gods, no. He comes. He's here.
I cannot be caged.
cannot be controlled. Understand this as you die, ever pathetic, ever foolish. Hello, little one. You and I have a great deal to do.
What are you planning?
Not to worry. Nothing worse than what I shall do to your friend.
Okay, that's chapter 3 then. Good. Good. Right, quick save.
Onward then.
Let's bounce. We have things to do. And we do have to finish Atkatla pretty much before the end of this chapter, because plenty of things will happen after that. So, that's gonna be a lot of questing. Oop! Joluf. You're the guy that was selling. Yep. Can't afford this. Stuff. Can't yeah, I can afford this one. Nope, I just barely cannot. Oh, maybe I'll be able to. Nope, no, I won't be able to. No, not enough things. So the high shadow thief seller key. Right, we should go with this flail probably. Right, what do we have here? Speed +3. Is this something that you can use? Making Tiger spellcaster lose 1 spell from memory. Maybe. That's a mace. +2, +5 versus demons and devils. Not sure if this will be. That's a Morning Star. Not sure if you are having a Morning Star. Dagger. Yeah, actually, we might be getting a staff. We might be getting a sling. But there's not much else that would be of any use for us here. Because this is just a +2. Honestly, very powerful +2, because when we'll be fighting against spellcasters, and this will happen on occasion, that would remove some of the spells. That would be nice. But there's just not that much that we could use. I don't think, can't really use daggers. So I guess we'll pass on that, and we'll just be getting things from the adventure mast.
As you will.
Anyway, we need to get more money on us, because I just blew up 15k, which is obviously not great. The bridge. Yep. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Any more mages around, please? Rose bouquet.
Are you interested in some girls?
Hello there, handsome. What is it that Rose can do for you? A little rest and relaxation from your travels? Right, perhaps, though I'm more interested in a little information right now. Information costs just like everything else. If you've got coin, I'll chit-chat as long as you like. 20 golds to your taste. We'll have a nice long talk. Right, let's just see what you know. Good, I'll call you one then. I'll be your sympathetic ear. What's on your baby's mind? Um, the guards seem to think you saw something at a recent murder. That Aegis talks too much. I told him what I saw, which was nothing. A man in a hood. That's all I saw. Didn't know the pulsar had died. Wait, there was something. Smell. Besides the blood, I mean. I think I smelled... Gurl berries? Yes, that's it. Gurl berries or something like that. Okay. Gurl berries. What are they used for? I can't recall. The cats didn't seem to think that information was important. They just laughed. I would probably recognize it if I smelled it again. Talk to the merchant, Bell. He might know what it smells like that. I'll see if I can choose between whatever he suggests. That will help you, sweetie. Sure. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll be waiting. You bought your time. Right. Conveniently, this guy is right next door.
I trust you'll find it all in satisfactory condition.
What can I do for you today? You seem a bit agitated. Anything you need? Yep. What do you have that smells like girly berries? Locally? Well, let me think. I know of 3 things that can smell with that smell. Girly berries are one, and the bark of the oak is similar, and solic berries too. What would these things be used for locally? Well, I think, I do a brisk business on girl berries. They are used in folk remedies and into topical salves and, intimate afflictions. Oak bark used to make tannin, I believe. Natural curative agent for work with skins. Been used for centuries. There's a tanner, Riek Heidsman, who has this shop near here. He might have some tannin. I'm not sure. Might be worth it to ask him. Solic berries are used in a local bakery for the signature mumbleberry pie. Very tasty, but they are closed now. It's the berries off-season. I have some of each if you wish, free of charge because it's been a slow day. Was there anything else? Yeah, do you happen to know about this leather? Let me see. Looks quite thick indeed, very rare. But I've seen it before. This is an elephant hide. Good for strong armor, but I rarely see it. Well, elephant hide. Where would someone get an elephant, get such leather? The obvious answer would be from an elephant. No, you are not in a joking mood, are you? Well, there are perhaps a few places one might get such hide. A talent might see such hide on occasion, though it would be rare. Might be difficult to work with as well. I do not hear about such things all that often. If you want to know more, you might speak to the actual tanner. There's one not far from here. In the house to the south. Rayek, if I remember his name. Yeah, you told me his name just previously. There's also a circus in town. I don't know if they have elephants, but the animal tamer would have certainly seen some in the past. Do you need anything else? Nope. I guess we have everything. As you wish. I'll be here most days. Right. Let's drop by the tanner, maybe. That should be that. Tanner's shop. Yep. Let's check this.
I'm sorry I'm closed at the moment. Come back when I have replenished my stock.
Right, I'm looking into the local murders and I wanted to see if you knew anything. The guards have already canvassed the neighborhood, so if you want anything, go talk to them. I don't know who or what you are, so I'm not talking to you. Well, I think you should. There was an elephant hide found at the scene of a killing. Elephant hide? Your point being? I have several clients that like such exotics. It makes fine armor, even if it's expensive and rare. No. If that is even the extent of your evidence, then you have nothing more to say. I'm a respected businessman, and if common sense will not keep you away, then I will have the guards force you. Leave. First of all, this was not an evidence. This was just a question. I am just looking into something that was found on the scene of the crime, and I hoped you could help. But you are significantly defensive and just throwing me out. That sounds suspicious. I will be back. This is not over. Then I will have armed guards waiting. Go!
Whatever I can do to help. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Right. Let's talk with this rose bouquet. Back again? This has to be the weirdest question I've ever asked a customer. But do you have what you wanted me to smell? Yeah, I do. He gave me those 3 things for you to sample. Alright then. I'll have a look. Let me have those. I've just remembered why I never knew it smelled like girl berries. That was not what the man smelled like. Oh, no wonder the guards were laughing. Never mind. Next. Solid berries, mumbleberry pie, right? That's not the smell, though. Good thing, too. I would hate to think that of the murderers every time I smell the pie. Next. That's the one. This. $3 stuff. It was stronger smelling on him, though. This is the same, but it's faint. What would make him smell like this? It's oak bark. It's used to make tanning for making leather. So he might have worked with leather. Odd. Well, I hope you had help. You've got all you wanted. Off with you now. Perhaps... no, goodbye. Well, okay. Okay, let's go back there. Because there's nothing better than to harass a definitely innocent person.
It's just like I thought it would be. Helping others and doing good things.
Oh, yes.
Yep, we're back here.
I'm sorry I am closed at the moment. Come back when I have replenished my stock.
Right. Can I ask you a few questions about the local murders? Elephant hide and tannin were found where people died.
I see. You have gathered this evidence?
I suppose others will know of this as well then. It will not stop with you leaving. Ah! Finally! Great. It's funny, isn't it? A simple piece of leather and a whiff of tannin. If my leather had not been torn, I would not have worn a new armor. No tear would have meant no smell. So, you're admitting to being the killer? Why did you do this? I might as well try to explain the sun to the moon. You cannot understand. My work must go on. There is only one place left on my craft to go, and you cannot stand in the way. Shoot. Right, uh-oh. Where did he go? Right, let's pull back a bit. I mean, apparently we're not in combat. I can save.
It is done.
There is a way down, though, so I guess we should try
Just
that.
as I thought.
Let's obviously loot the place. Some potion of regeneration.
Onward then.
Right, let's try to search for him at the is that lower? Because this place is terrible. What sort of work is this man up to? Are those bodies? The stench.
What is it now?
Helm protect us. I can feel the aura of evil here. The wrongfully killed linger. And no doubt the beast has trapped this place well. Step carefully, I warn you. Right. When did you get a level up?
Glad to be of assistance.
Okay. Bloody hell.
To the task at hand.
Indeed, plenty of
Always
traps.
willing to try.
Something you
Right.
need.
As you will.
So many items, though. Right. That, there. And there's a lower level still. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Tanner's letter. Letter, not leather. Tanner's letter. I am bid to write this by those who we serve. You who carry out the work. I am your humble servant. When at last you need the final ingredient for the grand project, I shall be the one that brings it to you. Seek me out in the hills of Umar and signal your identity with the purchase of the book, The History of Zentarim. This will identify you, for I do not know your name, nor should I. The need for security is paramount, so you must also utter my secret name. Constructed from the name of your immediate master, there will be no mistake with this method. Our names are the same in the scale and the cut. The last of his begins just as the first of mine. The second of my first is the second of his first, though regressed a full 4 steps. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I will never remember this. I am sorry for such games, but it is certain that that only you shall know this. I await your arrival. Somebody remind me that this is an issue, okay? Because I will forget. Protection from electricity. Right. Protection from electricity. That's kinda...
Of course.
Uh-oh. Gusts. And Velin done.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
No, you will have no victory here. Riek must work on. Who are you? Why have you aligned yourself with this common murderer? There is nothing common here. The work will continue. You will not be allowed to stop what we wish to build. Velindan does command your death.
Nature, take the life she gave!
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
To battle with no regrets. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Rune Assassin. The heck is a Rune Assassin? I mean, I know what assassins do in general. Just face him.
In my father's name!
I need speedy assistance, my friend, or I shall not be
Right,
able to
do we
fight
have
on.
any healing left on us? Yeah, I think he lost the spell anyway. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, yes.
That was nice and easy. Short sword +1. Means please hold on to that. When did I use 4 healing potions? Was it with some vampire combat or something like that? Short sword +1, that's very nice. Please and thank you. Drop that here, drop that here, drop that here. Did we got hit with some debuff? When I wasn't
Just
looking?
name what you want.
Right. Nalia. Level up. Before I forget. Right. Spells. Perfect. Jahira. Level up. Oh, Scimitar, Wakizashi Ninja, Toe Clubs, Quarter Staff, Slings, Sword and Shield style. Bloody hell. Right, let's get you a Scimitar Wakizashi then. Because we have access to... I absolutely forgot you can do this. So we have access to this, and I'll just drop you a Sword and Shield style later down the line. So you can just get a Wakizashi plus million or whatever. Any new spells? Heal. No, not really. You had new spells. Nope, sorry, you had new spells. I don't remember the levels though. Right. Flame arrow it is. Fire shield. 50% cold resistance. Yeah, this is only for the caster though, so this is not very much stone skill. Fine, stone skin it is. And again, we don't have anything useful there just yet. I should probably go through my spells. I have plenty of spells. In the...
I'll certainly try.
What was the name? Shortbow. Perfect. And some hide armor. Jisen bow shaft. This is one part of the Jisen bow, a powerful shortbow created by Jisen Khan and used on its own creator when it was stolen by shadow thieves. Legend relates with that the bow fires bolts of lightning instead of arrows. Has been widely sought in the past by shadow thieves for use by the assassins and by cold wizard for study. Shoot. 1. It's half useless because it's just a shaft. 2. It fires bolts of lightning, which will definitely murderize my own team if used. Taza gem. A ship was recently attached to this platform and made a hasty getaway into the cavern's depths.
I really don't like this. How are we helping the less fortunate trudging around in here?
Right. Is there any way we can just... No. Nope. And nope. I guess that's it then. There's just no way forward from this.
As you will.
And unless there's some secret entrance through here, there's just nothing there in the first place. Oh, come on, guys.
Of course.
Right, let's go back to the guardman. And...
Not I.
Hello? You should reconsider. You know this is in your best interest. I've told you that I have no interest in betraying my guild. I do not believe your lies. I have heard the stories. Mass stories told to frighten you into staying with a dying organization. Why would they fear competition? Because they are weak? No, we have lost some members, but I have heard many did not go willingly. Nonsense. They were as free as their wills. In their wills, as you are now. As you are now. Hello? As you are now. There, isn't it better? Whom do you follow now? Yes, I know. I see you lurking about over there. I think it would be best if you moved on. No need in you losing your life over something as simple as this. You. I know of you. I think you are in the wrong place at the wrong time. And certainly acting for the wrong side. This is the fate for all of you. Shall I make him dance? Yes, I think so. Attack them, slave. Attack those that would call brother.
To battle! No regrets!
Right, Minsk, how about you pull back a little?
Live a good long time!
Cause the vampire is on you.
Something is wrong here.
Not good.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Right, you are using the normal one. I guess you should be using Bastard Sword +1 for the damages. Do you have some healing on you, maybe? No, not really.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Bloody hell. This is dumb. Minsk! Arg! Bloody hell, kill the vampire. She's kinda smoking. Right, heal. Thank you.
Something is wrong here.
Okay, so that's done.
You shall suffer my wrath.
Right, that's done. You are drained. Let's just rest means drop this.
Stand back!
Please grab your things. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Yeah, you can't be actually using those souls just yet, but that's fine. Right, I guess we go heal, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Means can you even move? And come back slow. Right, we'll be moving slowly then. I love Minsk, but it's very hard to get him some actual help. Because his AC is just crap. He's having one of the best best items, defense items I can give him. Who are you? Bertrand the Companion. Go away, you're cramping my style. If the ladies see me with you, I'll never make a coin. Oh, right. Okay. Not gonna bother you. Have fun. Yeah, we will rest in a moment. Let's just go to the guardsman. What's his name? I forgot. Minsk, are you better now? You better now. Perfect. This one. That's the Berserking Sword, yeah.
Oh, it's you again.
Right, I see you're back. Have you heard anything about that might help me in finding the crazy that has been killing people? Well, we can either tell it's Tanner Riek or tell that it's Tanner Riek. I have exposed this evil bastard. It was Riek Heidsman. It was the Tanner. You've exposed him. What was your evidence for of this? Tannin and Leather on the scene. His home held other victims too. Sounds like you did some excellent work. I'm grateful. We shot on men and to investigate crimes where the poor suffer. You'll be well liked around here. Oh, agree to disagree. Here's a reward for your trouble, though it's probably not over yet. I'll have the guard try and spot Riek, but who knows what he will do. I thank you again. Right, reputation increase, experience 500 gold, and Eri leveled up. I've had that this time around. Level up. Spells done. Okay, awesome. Which spells? The other ones. Right. What do you need? Can create small magical pebble when it flies out and hits target's opponent. Some deals 1d4 points of damage to whoever it hits. Plus 1 weapons for determining if a creature can be struck, though they do not have any attack or damage bonus. Why? I guess we can sacrifice the healing for, I guess, protection from evil. Or maybe Doom? Yeah, Doom is dependent on... There is no saving throw for this spell. Right, Doom for bosses. What do we have here? Resist is 50%. Slow poison, spiritual hammer, draw upon holy might. That's the caster only. Flame blade. Yeah, that's caster pretty much. Buckskin aid? I guess aid. We can get the flame blade out because this is kinda useless for her and get another chant. We'll have 2 combats in us. We'll see. Nothing there. We do have remove curse though, which is nice. Nothing there. Oh, here. Raise that, please and thank you. That will solve most of our issues though. The spells? Nope. Okay.
Onward then. We do good things here. All will remember the heroes that are Minsk and Boo and you.
Right you are, Minsk. Only good things will come from the examples we set. Definitely nothing else. Yes, lead evil by example. And one day we need no longer put our boots up to those that stray off the path of goodness into the muck and bile of villainy and track great bloody footprints across our lily white tiles. Boo will have clean wood shavings, you evil bastards. Okay. I mean, we love Minsk, but he's sometimes very crazy. Right, what else? Right, we're supposed to meet someone at the bridge. I kinda forgot about this.
Whatever I can do to help.
Okay, other way around. Let's get to Copper Coronet. Let's sleep, let's rest. Because we need to. And we need to, and we need to. And this will solve some of our problems.
Please, it is so dark and late, and I am so tired. Is there no chance that we might stop and rest for a while?
Yes, certainly. We shall set up camp right here. Thank you. I'll try not to be such a bother. I'm used to traveling in such darkness. Great. Literally 50 meters, Irie. Literally 50 meters. Where's Bernard? Right. Sleep. What's going on? By the gods, you're drenched with sweat. What's wrong? I was having a dream, a most dreadful nightmare. Please sit with me for but a short while. I'm shaken to my very core. Sure. What was this dream about? I was back in the circus after my owner had decided that my wings had become too diseased. I've been lying in my cage, sweating and delirious for days. And this man came and pulled me out, and my wings bent so I could barely cry out. I was so weak. And they began to saw off my wings, hacking at them with rusted knives. I screamed and screamed. They hacked off my wings, and they used torches to seal my wounds. Oh Bob, I... Well, it's alright, Harry. It was a long time ago. I get this is traumatic. Sorry about this. I mean, what am I supposed to do? It felt like I was there again. I can still feel my wings being torn from my back. I am so sorry, Bob. It was so long ago. I should not be still so torn. I must regain myself to my fate. Come, let us continue on with your journey. Right. Honestly, that was heavily traumatic event. Life amputations are not really something that you can easily get over. But, well, what can we do about this? Until we get a quest for this, that's pretty much that. Okay, right.
Of course.
Okay, so we are rested. We are kind of refreshed. We should have full spells now.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
And it should be evening, so people should still be active. So, I mean, before night again. We have people to meet here. Where was that? 5 flagons in. Oh, I guess we could have slept here rather than going to Copper Coronet. That's that. That's that. Samuel Thunderburb. Load stack and a bell.
Just as I thought. My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
If it weren't for the fine elven wine that horridly cheerful little halfling sells, I wouldn't deign to come here at all. Oh. Samuel Thunderburb.
Hello, me good smiling friends.
Here at the 5 flagons you'll find a cheery smile and every beverage in Faerun available for your appreciation. You have every type of drink available? I hardly believe that. It's true as true, my friend. I may not keep it all on the shelf, not much call for Termish beer, for instance, but I bet the fur on my feet I'll have it in the cellar. Alright, you've piqued my interest, let me look at what you have. But of course, take a look at the shelves. We have Tethyrian brandy, Sembian meat, Tuscan dark ale, even a bit of dwarven grog, if that tickles your fancy. And if you haven't already, do take a look on the theatre established downstairs. I am told the place a marvel. Oh, but I proud, let me get you a menu. Right, so I actually could sleep right there, and there's just bitter black ale, Evermead, Golden Sands, Westgate wine, and Selunian wine. Literally nothing useful. Right, who was I supposed to... previous chapter. Quells need help. Rayleigh's Shy. 5 flagons in 8 bridge disk. Rayleigh's Shy. Let's try to find that person. Thalia Thunderbird. I guess that's his.
Oh, it's a fine day for meeting new friends.
Careful, big man. I'm a halfling serving class, not a footstool. I am sorry, little halfling. Right. Where's the bloody downstairs?
Hello there.
I am not interested in conversation. I am only here to wet my throat before I must go back to my ship. Okay. That's fine. Patron Uda the cook.
Say, do you have nothing better to do?
Uda work and slave all day long, but does Uda get break? No, no. That says halfling is slave driver. No. Very funny. Let's talk with those guys. I can't talk. Drinking. Okay. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Just because I'm short doesn't mean you can push me around. Right. Definitely not a reference to anything, any movie at all with Al Pacino.
Pleasure to meet you.
A fair eve to you, sir. The troupe of player is just beginning its next performance. If you wish to partake, we ask you to donate 5 gold for a ticket, but it's not required. Would you like to purchase a ticket then, sir? Sure. Why not? Let's see what this place of yours then. Most gracious of you, sir. You may enter the theater as you wish. Just show the ticket to your ushers, please. Your accent is weird.
Onward then.
Right. You go.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Go on inside. Noblewoman, peasant, commoner.
Oh, your lover has abandoned thee, sweet Lunisia. You have only one option left. Turnest thou to me, and let us be wed at last.
No, Kirinaldo. I cannot. Oh, Rodrigo, my fair love, where hast thou gone?
Here I am. Here I am, my, sweetums.
Yeah, he's definitely the understudy.
Yes, Rodrigo, it is thee at long last. But where have...
I've been, across the sea, my fair one. Yes, that's it. Across the sea, and,
Say, that's not the actor they had last time.
And perhaps on the new lands, my lord?
Yes, that's it. On the new lands. Yes,
Where's the actor that was here last time?
This is terrible, awful. But is it Rodrigo? No, how can this be?
well, you should be, so, confused?
It is confused, right?
It is baffled. Baffled!
Yeah, this thing is falling apart, I think.
Baffled, yes. Well, you should look so baffled, my lord. Kirinaldo. 'Twas you who...
Terrible. Get him off the stage.
Who, which that, in a way...
Arranged for me to be shipped across the sea.
What's that?
Yes, you are correct, Rodrigo. 'Twas I that arranged for thy trip across the great ocean. 'Twas truly fiendish of me, but how did thy ever come to return so quickly?
I forget. I'm just the understudy.
Bloody hell, guy, just try!
Mary Spain, I refuse to watch this.
I agree. Boo! Boo!
Boo! Boo, that's awful. Cannibal?
Oh dear.
Oh!
I am sorry, good folk of the audience. As you can see, things are not quite right with our troupe due to circumstances beyond our control.
What is this? Me and Skirbo were just getting into this wonderful story when it was suddenly interrupted. Work of mastery this is!
I beg of you, good people, come back another day when we have restored matters. We shall prove to you then that the Sigil troop is worthy of your attention and coin. And we shall do so for free, of course. And one final odd request, good folk. If you or another knows of those who are skilled in the arts of sword and adventure, do send them to speak to me. It is a matter of utmost urgency.
And again and again, people see heavily armed and armored group bristling with swords and staffs and bows and whatever else we have on hand. And they ask like these questions. If you see anyone skilled in arts of swords and adventure, dude, the heck do you think we are doing here?
Tell them to come and speak to I, Realis Shy. Until then, I apologize again and bid you a fair evening.
Fine. Let's talk to this lady. She obviously has issues to solve. By adventurers like us.
Hello. I am afraid if you are looking for a refund for tonight's performance, I can only tell you to come back when our troop is not in such disarray.
No, I'm with the other issue that you had. Oh, we're not here to... That is, we've come to help you, if we can. My uncle... well, he's not really my uncle. He seems to know you and asked me to come to see you. Then you are certainly welcome here among us, dear child. But I'm afraid you have me at somewhat of a loss. Who is this uncle you speak of? Quail. His name is Quail. He raised me in the circus. Ah, yes, the young illusionist gnome. I don't think he's that young anymore. I heard he had come to the city, but had not expected him to reply to my letters so quickly. How does he fare, dear elf? The young? You must have known him a long time ago then. Well, he's fine. He's running the circus here in the city, and asked us to come when he received your letter. If this is so, then your gnome has done far more than I thought possible. A more than fair return for the time I aided him in Sigil. Oh, you were in Sigil. Oh, that's a Sigil troop. Oh, shoot. I just only now connected the dots. Shoot. Well, we have to play Planescape Torment to understand this. Will you help me, child? It's more up to Bob, really, Mom. I've been traveling with him, but he's the one with the experience to help you. Maybe you could tell us what's wrong? You must hear our story then. One of our actors, Herr Dallis, has been kidnapped by a wizard native to the city. He has made no effort to negotiate with us. Herr Dallis, have we met him in the Irenicus tomb? I would say dungeon, but it was locked out by the rubble, by explosion, whatever, so it's a tomb now. The wizard's greed may have called to him at the sight of Herr Dallis' beloved gem, something our sparrow would not gladly surrender. So the wizard has stolen both away, and there is nothing we can do. I would ask that you return our sparrow and his gem to us both, by whatever means possible. Okay. Who's this wizard and where can I find him? His name is Mekrath, I believe. I know that his lair can be accessed through the sewers. Though where exactly he lies is a mystery. Right. Why do you not simply contact the city guard, though? I am unsure of your particular customs, but it has never been the Sigil's fortune to be treated fairly by the many city authorities that we come across. As well, though Herr Dallis might be released, would the gem be returned? The wizard should say it is his, and we could offer no proof to the contrary. No, we must have our brother and his gem both safely returned, with no questions asked of us due to our strangeness. This is the best way. Fine. I shall do as you ask. Fly then. Fetch our brother away from his captor, however you might, and return to us soon. My prayers go with you, my good man. I am pleased that you're willing to help her. If I remember right, we should be able to enter the sewers in the Temple District. From there we can track down this wizard, Macrath. Yeah, I guess we're going to Temple District next. But we are 2 hours in already, so we'll be chasing through Temple District next time around. We do have 2 quests for that, Riley's, and we do have the Cult of the Eyeless. So... right, and this is in Dog District. So we have some for the dogs, we have some for the temples, and we'll be doing that next time. Maybe, depending on how fast we'll be going through this and how many things we can do. That's the plan for the next time, though. Next planned session, next planned stream is on Wednesday, that's Baldurs Gate, and on Saturday, Factorial. Thank you for joining me today. Have a nice whatever's left of your day, and have fun. Bye-bye.